Here we are. I hope your October is coming up. Wait a minute. I hope your August has been going well. You can have another take with that. It's Wild Card Wednesday.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
I love it.
And hello. Thank you for stopping by once again to another edition of the Masters of Beer Reviews and Company's Wild Card Wednesday. I didn't name this show and company Wild Card Wednesday, but here we are. Masters of Beer Reviews Wild Card Wednesday. 8/28, the 28th day of October is not right again. August.
We're not October yet, pal.
October.
Yes.
Get it together, Thomas Metal. I was saying, I hope you have all had a good summer and a good August. We're going into new school years in the fall. There you go. So here's what goes on here on this Wild Card Wednesday. 4 different rounds. Stipulation: must have beer, wine, spirit, really an adult beverage. Don't be a douche, as I like to say. Keep the baggage at baggage claim. Don't bring in your problems. Save the drama for your mama. Don't be a dick, you Richard. There you go.
That's a new word. I don't know
That's
that.
a new one. Yeah, so we're going to be joined with all these crazy panelists. And if anybody else in the chat wants to join, let us know. We'll get you on. Yeah, that's Alex, the Beer Master, the sometimes co-host to the Wild Card Wednesday from the great
Anytime.
state of New Jersey.
Cheers, my friend.
Hey, Alex.
Bam. Bumpyisms right over there from the great state of New Hampshire, formerly known as and Tanner, great state of Rhode Island from the East Coast, the Liquor Reviews channel YouTube.
Cheers.
Woo. We got the nose of knowledge.
Hell yeah, we sure do.
The
For
Bumpy
sure.
beer.
For sure.
We got the beard man from
Cheers.
Oregon. No, the beer man. He'll be coming out to New England next Thursday. Whoa. Holy shit.
Next Thursday, all the way up until.
I don't have anything for Sparkle. I got to go find some stuff, but I'll blow you up. Look at that artwork behind you. Sparkle, what's up?
Hi,
Great state of New
guys. I'm an artist. What can I say? But I also enjoy spirits and beer.
Here we go. And I'm
Man.
Thomas Metal, 7.5, 75 for your Massachusetts beer reviews, which today, as you can see on the bottom of my screen, it says Massachusetts whiskey reviews. So stay tuned for that one. Whiskey, yeah. All right. So let's go around to we'll not do that ever again. Let's go around. And we'll keep it together, Thomas.
And then there's Bumpy.
Yep, I'm burning myself.
Yeah.
So let's go around to each panelist. Those 4 rounds. Let's describe those real quickly if you forgot what those were in this program. First round, we're going to go around to each person and have them explain their beer, wine, or spirit and do a presentation pouring. Second round will just be the review portion. Save your final thoughts and ratings and grades and letterings for round 3. And then round 4, we will talk about YouTube and everybody's YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that and hit the subscribe button while you're here and notification bell and the thumbs up. That would be great on the show. You can do that for everybody else on the panel too. We'll get back to that towards the end of the show with all the shout outs and stuff. Thank you, Tanner. All right, let's go over to Alexander, the beer maestro. What beer, wine, or spirit you got today, Alex? Let's see.
We got Oregon, whatever it's the beer
Gin?
quarter. That Origin, and it is coffee, cold brew coffee stout.
Nice.
And there's no ABV on this, that is for sure. But it's
Got
also from Imprint. Keep cold, which I do. Drink fresh, but it's still good.
Nice.
Let's see what it's all about. I like Imprint.
Please be delicious.
We're gonna find out. Wow, this stuff smells good. Oh, let's see here. without making a mess. There we go. Well, we're going to get into the taste, the smell next time around. Looks delicious, though. Cheers.
Cheerios. We have a live person in our panel that is mocking the Nightbot. Hi. Thank you, Bumble. We'll come back to Bumble Stiltskin. No, and
Right.
there we are. Very quick.
Oh no, I was here. I was just saying right back at you, Nightbot. Yeah. All right.
Hey.
So my beer comes out of Ohio,
Ooh.
Marango, Ohio. It is Who Farted Brewing. And I mean, it says the name of the beer right there, but if you can't be good, be bald.
Ah,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it.
This is a double IPA. It's brewed with Citra and Simcoe hops. It is 8.5% ABV. The desired drinking temperature is apparently 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
46.
That was a
kill
tight,
yourself on that.
tight tab on that one.
Ooh, that looks
Oh,
juicy.
wow.
Mm.
That's
Use
lemony.
that.
Lemony.
Yeah, it's like that melted lemon lollipop color. It's looking darker right now on camera than what it actually kind of is. There you go.
Nice.
It's more the color. The head on it is a tight knit, a very bone white, frothy head.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hey, sounds good. All right, Bumpy isms, everybody. Tannerisms. All right, let's go. East Coast Liquor Reviews.
Okay. All
Hi,
right.
Tanner.
Cheers,
Cool.
everyone. So I have something pretty interesting. So I have the entry level to a company that I've been really interested in lately. So this is actually called Dorley's,
Mm.
Okay.
and this is their XO. It's a fine old Barbados rum, and this is actually the entry level for the Four Square Rum Distillery. So it says distilled and matured at Four Square Rum Distillery. It's 43% alcohol by volume, 86 proof. It does have a nice XO right on the front. So the XO follows the same rules as the cognac. This is aged at least 6 years. And then it's finished in a, I think it's Spanish Oloroso sherry cask. Yeah, it's a pot and column still spirit. That's pretty much it. Yeah. And I've been wanting to try Four Square, and I actually got this at Total Wine & More for $25, which is
Okay.
yeah. I mean, look at the presentation.
So Four Square bourbon.
Really bottle, and it's got Four Square rum right on
Rum.
the
Rum, Alex, rum.
Rum, that's what I'm saying. Rum, yeah.
right on the thing there.
Presentation.
Four Square rum.
What a liquor stand is right, Kevin.
She's on the tag. We got this cool parrot on the front. It's a really nice looking bottle.
You drink
Now, from what I've heard, so I've did a little bit of research. Apparently, so Jamaican rums are a little bit more funky. They're a little bit more bolder and spicy. Barbados rums are supposed to be a little bit like softer and I think sweeter. Maybe like a more vibrant spirit, I guess you could say. So it does have a cork on top, synthetic cork, I believe. Cork on there. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Karen.
Karen.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Four. So it looks like pretty
Oh.
nice color. Looks like a bourbon.
Yeah.
6 years. It's got a nice caramel color to it. Really nice viscosity. Oh, and another thing to mention, like tequilas, rums are allowed up to 1% of additives. And they do say that the Dorley's and all the other Four Square rums has no sweeteners or additives to it. So, again, a pure distillate with no added sweeteners or glycerins,
Whirl it.
no
Wow.
coloring.
to that.
This is actual natural coloring.
Wow.
Yeah, and $25. We'll see what that's all about next round. Cheers, guys.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Come on.
Thank you.
From Tanner to John.
Creepy parrots.
They can start talking if you drink too much.
You don't like parrots, beer man?
No, I don't know. I'm drinking the rum again. I
Oh Jesus!
don't know.
So I got a beer from BC, Canada again, from Superflex Brewing Company. I don't know what I had last week, but it looks the same. I don't know, maybe they all look the same. But this one's called Manana, tomorrow, in Spanish. It's a 6.5% IPA, but I think it's a hazy because it says barley, wheat, and oats. So I have to go with that. And it has it in French as well underneath it. So
Ooh,
play of one. That's it.
Where's can art though, Beerman?
And it was canned. Fuck, man. It's on the edge. It's all like bent and weird. I can't see. So
I hate that.
hopefully it's good. The last one it tasted like mouth poop.
Oh, whoa, what the?
Oh yeah, it did.
So yeah,
It did.
it was a Russian
How
River
do you
beer.
know, Alex?
Because he said it.
Okay.
That is definitely a hazy. It smells fresh, so we're good there. Cheers. I look
Cheers.
forward to it.
Cheers. There you go.
Cheers, beer man.
To Arizona we go with Art Passport.
Hey, I got an email a couple weeks ago from Vodka, and I checked them out, and they had a contest for first subscribers. Now, I ordered 2 vodkas, the lemonade and the blue raspberry. So I just got them today, and they sent me, because I won the drawing, they sent me some really cool glasses. And this is it. I think that
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That is pretty badass, actually.
Yo, whoa. There you go, James P. McDonough. There's a
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. James P.
I
Madonna.
know, right?
cloud. All right.
And this is the pink lemonade.
What the? Whoa.
Holy shit! It looks like Donald Trump.
Bottles are awesome. Okay.
Looks like Donald Trump.
So I'm going to try for the first time the vodka lemonade.
Nice.
And I'm just and they also sent me this carafe that's all gold, and it's multi-angular and has the vodka on it. I mean, it's like this big. It's gorgeous. And they sent me some other glassware as well.
Bougie.
So I am going to pour this.
Holy moly.
I know, right?
I'll
And
have to
it's
try it. I'll have to look for that.
because it's pink vodka. I don't think I'm going to drink it all, but
Well, Tom could drink the rest of it. How's that?
no, I won't do that. But how cool is that?
There you go, Cloud.
So should I sip it now or wait?
Wait until the next round. We'll come back around.
Okay.
And
Anyway, Vodka is an amazing site, and the giveaway that I won, awesome. So I'm really, really excited because I love flavored fun.
big. Cheers. That sounds cool. Right on.
I'm done.
Let's go over to Colorado, I believe, with Cloud Diamond. And he's got Narragansett. Wow, I saw that photo.
There we go. I've never had this beer before.
Good beer.
I've never had it. So tonight I'm having my first Narragansett, and you always remember your first.
Oh, yeah. Woo.
Oh, there you go. Do they go with crock pot pork chops, by the way?
Hopefully.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Should I open it now? I can't
Go
wait.
right ahead with the pouring.
Yeah, here we go.
That's cool to see that in
I'm
Colorado.
in
I
Winter-
didn't think you got that far.
I'm at Winter Park, Colorado. I am 9,200 feet above sea level here.
Oh boy.
I thought you were going to say you're 92 years old.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be
All right,
crazy?
okay, for my age.
Oh, Bumbles.
IRL.
That's terrible.
Oh man, you're a trip, Eric.
Ooh, smells like a real beer.
Wow. Not
Oh
that
wow.
fake stuff.
This is not that horrible peach Bud Light I had last week. God, is that the worst drivel they ever put in a can?
Funny.
Oh, very good. To your health, lady and gentlemen. Good to see you.
Cheers. Stay tuned
Cheers.
for the review
Cheers.
of the Narragansett. And I did not know that it got that far out in the West. So that's pretty cool to see
Well,
that.
but Eric, you saw me drink it a couple of times, buddy.
You don't live out in Colorado. You're still on the East Coast, my man.
Right.
Yes, you're correct, Steve. You are correct.
Yeah, man. All right. So I'm
Oh.
going to be Tanner without the rum here today. I'm going to drink an entry bottle from a brand. Yes. Tanner recommended I buy, well, maybe not this bottling. He needed me to buy another bottling so we could do an examination of said brand. And then we realized we still don't have bottles. But
You
bottle-
bought the one that I already have.
I'm not, now we know, but it's luckily it's $25 effing dollars. A good deal.
Oh, that's a good deal. Yeah, that's a steal for that one.
It is it's a newer release for the brand into New England, as far as I'm concerned. They started in 2019. They are a bourbon whiskey aged and bottled by Las Vegas Distilling Company in Las Vegas, Nevada, distilled by, I believe, MGP in Indiana. This is their straight bourbon whiskey from Smoke Wagon.
Beautiful.
And so they're all blends, right? And
Yeah, I don't know
Aaron.
any of the bottlings quite yet.
Aaron is the blender. He's like the owner.
So this is one of their. I don't have it up in front of me. I can look it up when we come back around. MGP is the Midwest grain product company that you can source your bourbons from and rye whiskeys, and this is what exactly they do at the Las Vegas distillery, and they do some blending of their own. So the back of the bottle says barrels are first hand selected from the top two floors of the warehouse to create a bourbon that has flavor, which is smooth and rich beyond its years. They are expertly blended, creating a delicate balance of rye spice, sweet notes of corn, toasted oak, and caramel. This is a 46.25 ABV, which is 92.5 proof. And we'll go through the whole thing on the website. They just were released in the fall of 2019, so that's how new this brand is. And they say, on the NevadaDistilling.com website, they say barrels with our same high rye mash bill were racked on the top two floors of the warehouse and never rotated. The higher the floor, the hotter it gets in the summer, causing more expansion and more movement in the wood because we don't chill filter. These combined aspects create all these cool flavors. All right, enough of that, shall we? Not much of a cork pop, and it's synthetic cork, which I end up liking those better. They won't disintegrate and crap out on you over time.
That's not what you want, because then you'll have cork in your drink. It's not what you want.
Yeah, you don't want a cork beer or whiskey.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, nice looking color there. Definitely. I don't know what the aging of said bourbons are, but you got a nice copper caramel type color. Some legs, not super big legs or tears or anything like that, but we'll let it sit in the glass, air out, and see what the Smoke Wagon small or straight bourbon whiskey is all about. Cheers. All right, let's go into round two. Let's go back up to Alex, the beer master, for his cold brew coffee stout, the Origins. Let's go, Alex.
Yeah, I don't even know. It says it's Imprint, but I don't see the word Imprint. I only see the I. I think it's a clad. It is not. I don't think it's.
Look it
I don't think it's completely Imprint. I think it's Imprint and another brewery's name. At least in my opinion.
You got the magnifying glass out there, Clark.
Yes.
I can't find the. Have you ever seen a?
This. I mean, I will
There is
tell
a
you
brewer
this.
name on there. It should be like Genesee Brewery in Rochester.
I will tell you this. That's how you grind coffee, I guess, back in the old days with the old
With the bean.
The grinder, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've never had that.
It's not
I've
a
never
class.
did.
It says Imperial. Oh, maybe it is. It says Imperial Stout with backyard beans punch in the face cold brew coffee. So backyard beans punch in the face is the collab. They're collabing with a coffee company.
Okay, sweet. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so Imprint is doing that. Thank you.
It says 10.7. Pretty.
Oh,
Whoa.
10.7. I didn't look. I can't find the ABV on this thing. That's the problem.
Pretty good.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's no ABV on
You'll
this.
find it in your head later on.
Yeah,
exactly.
really.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. But no, there is no head on this at all. I will tell you this. So I agree with you on that one, Mr. Tanner, because when it's 10.7 or a little stronger, the head doesn't last that long. That looks delicious. It looks jet black. Let's get into the smell.
The beer man just turned into an electric car.
Maybe he did. It smells really sweet. Kind of smells like a sweet licorice. Like a
Ooh.
chocolate licorice. But it's supposed to smell like coffee. Again, it's a cold brew, like the Legendary Tanner said. It smells very sweet. I've had this a couple weeks ago. I tried this a couple weeks ago, and you'll get the point when I drink it. Maybe it won't be like that, but it does smell good. Does smell like a licorice. It smells very sweet. Let's get into the taste. Let's see what it tastes like. I mean,
Pros.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers. honey.
Please be delicious.
Very creamy. That licorice or coffee taste is blending right into the what I smell. That's perfect. I do feel that warmness in the throat for a minute, or at least the burningness, not the warmness yet. Yeah, that's like a licorice coffee cold brew. And then there's like a sweetness, no bitterness at all. It's actually not even overly sweet now. When I drank this the last time, because I have a couple cans, it was really sweet. But it's not as sweet right now. That's what happened with the ties the room together. I've had that the first time. It was overly sweet.
Ugh.
It was like overly sweet to the freaking head. I'm talking about around here in New Jersey, Cape May, when they made that beer. Mouth feels nice. I would not highly recommend drinking a couple of these because what Mr. Tanner has said, 10.7. No, you don't want to drink a lot of these things. Would you want to drink a couple of them? I drink one of them once in a while and then drink another one a couple hours later. Yeah. But I wouldn't.
A couple hours later, get back on it.
Yeah. I mean, because I would drink something else in between because this is
Narragansett.
Narragansett. Yeah, that stuff's good. Yeah.
Bro.
Again, I've never had punch in the face coffee, brewery or beer because obviously I'm not into coffee. So I don't know what their coffee tastes like. It does taste like a cold brew, like it should, but it doesn't taste like an actual coffee. It tastes, like I said, like a licorice. I don't know if it's just me, but it does have a lot of sweetness to it. Yeah, and you can feel that nice warming in the throat, not in the chest, not in the chest. There is no warming in the chest, which I'm surprised. So if I didn't know about it, if Tanner didn't say anything, I wouldn't know unless I feel the warming in my throat here. That's it. That's what I'm tasting, like a sweet licorice, and you can't even taste really coffee. I'm guessing that's what the coffee tastes like. I've never had punch in the face coffee. I've never even heard of it. So, if you want like a sweet licorice beer, again, I would get this again, but I probably won't. I'm always hunting down other beers anyway. But if you like it sweet and you want overly sweet, this is perfect. But now, because I'm used to it and I drink this is my second can, my palate's so used to it, it's not overly sweet, which is good because it was really sweet when I drank it last week.
What was the ABV?
10.7 according to Mr.
Wow.
Tanner here.
Okay.
Yes, according to Legislate Tanner. So yeah. Yeah. That's a good beer. It's good, but it's not tasting like a coffee like it should. It's like a licorice coffee to me. Like a sweet licorice.
Okay.
Well, as I'm drinking, I am tasting coffee, but it's not what I'm thinking. So, yeah, if you can get it, please do. But I think Imprint is in New York, I believe. And I don't know about Punch in the Face coffee. I don't know. I'm assuming that's somewhere too. But if you can get this.
Pennsylvania, maybe, yeah.
Pennsylvania, awesome beans. So if you're in Pennsylvania or something like that, try to get this or just look it up, see where you can get it. It's a good beer. When I get rid of the other cans, I probably will not get this again. It's not disgusting. It's not bad. It's just overly too sweet, even though I love my sweetness. I think it's because I like the barrel age parts. I like if it's barrel age. I like the sweet with the barrel age, as you know, Eric. You know that.
Yeah.
But every beer gets a chance. So, yeah, you can get it. Please do. Again, it's a good beer. Maybe sometime in the future I'll try it again. We'll see. But it won't be for a long time. So it's not disgusting. Like I said, it's tasty. But it's not for me, even though I like my coffee beers. So just has a different taste to it. Doesn't have the coffee that I'm thinking in my head. So, yeah. That's it for me. And I appreciate you, Mr. Eric, and we'll give a rating and stuff like that next time around. Cheers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Alex. All right, let's go over to Bumpy-isms, where he always keeps it bumpy.
Yes, he does.
Throat.
Whoa. Maybe not that bumpy.
Keep it up.
This thing is keeping ahead. Aromas of kind of like a lemon, grapefruit, berry, strawberry. All right. First sip. Cheers. Well, actually, I did take a sip before, so I lied. Cheers.
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 Cheers. Please be delicious. Please be delicious. Cheers.
It's got a nice, smooth, fluffy mouthfeel to it. Carbonation. It's a moderate mild carbonation. Seems like about a medium body. It does have a lot of like strawberry notes right up front and throughout. A little bit of like an orange lollipop. Grass, pineapple, earthy, piney, bittering finish. Bitterness on this one is moderate. It's not super high. It's fairly balanced out from start to finish.
Oh God, excuse me.
Jesus.
God, somebody stepped on a frog.
Mine.
There you go. That's a good beer.
You're
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's Eric terrible.
Yeah,
Let's hold on.
8.5% ABV. I mean, this drinks.
Thank you,
this
Mr.
drinks like
Tan. I appreciate that.
drinks like a
Merci.
double. So, yeah, malt sweetness. I'd say a little bit of a breadiness to it. And yeah, other than that, I would like to thank Lori for the gift that she sent. I received that here at the beginning of the show, so thank you very much. I appreciate it, but I definitely didn't need it. But thank you. Cheers.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Here. Way to
You're
go,
welcome,
Bumpy.
honey.
And Sparkle,
Have fun with it.
and Sparkle, make sure you send them more gifts, okay? Don't listen.
Whoa.
Have fun.
Ah,
Banging. Thanks.
All right, so now we're just going to review this.
make sure you do that, Sparkle.
PBR, good beer.
How is it, Sutton? How is it?
Hey, son.
All right, so we got the Dorleys. Okay, fine old Barbados rum. Okay, nose. I can help myself. I've been smelling it, but nose. So if you've ever had a Highland Scotch finished in a sherry cask, it's got that
Oh yeah.
I guess people say refined sugar. I guess more like confected sugar kind of thing going on. So you get the sweet sherry notes. It's almost like kind of like a dark grape kind of aroma, but then you get so it's made with molasses. So you get that sugar cane sweetness. What I really like from this, so it's aged for 6 years, and the Thomas 2, I think that was, I want to say right around the same. That was very oaky and tannic. This on the nose, I definitely don't get that like woody oak. You get it, but it's a little bit more just well rounded. It's not as super wood forward. There's some really nice vanilla notes as well, and a good amount of spice. But the aroma itself is very subtle. It's relaxed. It's sweet and it's oaky, but there's some vanilla, a little bit of char in there, a little bit maybe some caramel in there as well. It smells really
Can
good.
you compare it to Grangestone?
What is it?
Grangestone?
I've never even had that.
Okay.
It's 43%, and I don't really get any ethanol on the nose. Let's try it out. Cheers. Thanks, legs on that thing.
Cheers.
Please be delicious, Mr. I say Eric Tanner. Jesus.
Trying to see it there. There you go.
Beautiful.
Nice glass too.
Really good, actually.
I'm gonna try to get that not bourbon, rum. That sounds delicious.
Gonna get rum
Oh,
now.
gosh.
4-star, yeah.
4 score and 20 years ago.
That's such a nice glass too. I'm using a Flintstone.
This is like the Glencairn. These are your standard whiskey glasses.
Yes.
They're awesome for nose and tasting.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get the sugar cane up front. The finish is nice. You get that lingering sherry, but then you get the also the lingering spice, and some of that oak is standing out as well.
But
Caramel,
you like it.
It's rich, but it's subtle at the same time. Super easy drinking. Really no burn. I want to go taking shots of this, but yeah, it's nice. You get that sugar cane combined with the flavors from the barrel, but then the sherry finish just totally intensifies the sweetness. It even enhances kind of the mouthfeel and the body of the spirit. This is pretty dangerous.
Is that good? Is that good or bad?
I love
good.
it.
Yeah, I can see why some people would say that this is comparable to, or not this specifically, but more so the other 4 Square Rums when you get up there in that price range. Like you can get like actual Foursquare brand is like Eric knows. They're like $100 bottles and stuff.
They can be, yeah.
But they're like very reminiscent to bourbon. I would say that this is still definitely tastes more so like the rum with that nice sherry finish. But you can definitely see what the age has done to it. They actually have a 12-year that I would like to try as well. But yeah, I'll sit and sip on this, and maybe I'll come up with some more flavor notes, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it, and give what I give for a number. So cheers, everyone.
Thank
Nice. Nice, Tanner.
Very good. All right, let's see what the beer man's brewing up today.
Dude, I gotta have another beer. This one's old.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, we didn't get too far with the review.
Oh my gosh!
I don't understand why. Put the date on the can.
Is that what the Unabomber's cabin looked like?
Yeah.
Put the date.
Guys are trips.
Just say nope to dope.
No.
You remember that commercial? Nope.
I remember the egg in the brain. Your brain is like the egg.
Shit.
Yeah.
So this is I'm gonna do a review on this. It's my own homebrew. It's my I actually sent 3 each to Eric so we could have them when I get out there. But this is the Meritzen. It's a little darker than what it should be, but I switched it up because that beer was really bad. The other one tasted like sewage, and this one tasted like bad tea.
Yo, ouch today.
We're just gonna go with my beer.
That looks beautiful.
It's a pretty clarity. It's got it's been aging or lagering for about 3 months in the about 35 degrees or so Fahrenheit. It's a little darker than it should be. It's a 5.8% Meritzen. It's got an off-white kind of almost tan head, leaving good retention, great retention, good carbonation level, about a finger head, and just a really gorgeous.
Oh my God! Excuse me.
Almost like a what do you call that? Ruby, I guess. Ruby red, or it looks like a red ale. It looks like a red ale actually, or something of that nature. But yeah. So on the nose, you get a little bread. You get that bready kind of kick right away. Bready, fruity. Kind of that Noble-esque kind of forward hoppiness, but it's very balanced, very nice, easy smelling, good smeller, good sniffer. It's got a bit of a beeriness to it. It's got everything you would look for in an Oktoberfest, I think, personally. It does have a little too much caramel. I think I need to lay off of the caramel. I did add a little caramel to this.
Oh.
I shouldn't have done that. But
is there any too much caramel? That's what I'm wondering.
Well,
Yes.
it adds a little sweetness. Yeah, it gets a little wonky. If you add too much caramel, it gets wonky.
Okay.
You got to really keep that down at a low. Depending on the style, though. Depending on the style. Yeah. This one doesn't require caramel, this style, so I don't know why I added it in the first place. So, but there is some in there. Very Munich-y and Vienna malty. I did add both of Cara Munich. I added Pilsner malts, German Pilsner malts. So it's very bready, very biscuity, somewhat of a fruit, but more Noble-esque, noble, spicy. Yeah, there we go. Good. Let's try it. Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers, my man.
Prost. It's German beer. So.
Definitely tastes like a fest beer. It's got that fest beer quality to it, that feel, that overall taste that you're looking for in the style that it is. It's got that bready kind of sweet. There's a sweetness, but there's also a bitterness. There's a really great balance for the style. I think it has like 28 IBUs or something. 28 IBUs, 5.8. So it's fairly balanced for what it is. It's the body is medium light. I believe I did a straight up single infusion on this. When I made it, so there was no decoctions or protein rests or anything like that.
Nice.
It's got a nice mouthfeel. It's kind of it's not creamy, but it's a soft mouthfeel with a little bit of carbonation riding up under it. It's kind of nice. It's drying in the finish. I think it was a 150, 152 mash in temp, so it's got a little more dryness, kind of in the middle. Cracker, or not cracker, I guess you could say cracker biscuit with a sweet kind of almost like a honey sweet, or yeah, there's kind of a honey sweetness. It's just got that feel like it came from Germany, which is nice. And that yeasty kind of German yeasty thing. It's not yeasty. I don't know. You guys are gonna taste it, so you let me know what it's like.
Yeah.
Nice.
But not bad. It goes down well. It's very quaffable, very drinkable. It's not terrible at all, even though it didn't hit like the spot on the color. But it definitely tastes like what it's supposed to be. So with a little extra caramel, which is not good, but that's all right. Cheers. Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Boom. Last minute replacement beer reviews. I love it.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to do it.
I'm sending you a virtual plate of cheesy nachos right now.
Good evening, Bot Rock, live from Southern New Jersey. Right.
That would actually go good with this beer.
That's why I sent them.
Yeah.
All right, some crazy vodkas now with sparkle.
Little color commentary.
Yeah.
The description says pure distilled vodka is generally considered gluten-free, even if it's made from grains like wheat, barley, or rye. The distillation process removes any traces of gluten, making vodka safe for people with gluten-free sensitivities. So that is one of the reasons that I picked this one, because I basically eat gluten-free because of my issues.
I put extra gluten on everything.
What, honey?
I put extra gluten on everything. I love this stuff.
I know, I used to, but not anymore. So anyway, I totally love the clarity of this. I think it's wonderful with the pink. This glass is so fun. I love it.
What a glass.
And this
What a glass.
I'll just give you a pic of the bottle again, which I think is amazing. So I'm going to take a taste of this. I've done a lot of flavored vodkas.
Shots.
You know, a lot of Smirnoff and a lot of So we're going to compare this and see how it is straight, because I like them straight, or I put them in my own margarita mix or a martini. So, this is where I'm going to make that concise description of the mouthfeel. Is it going to work with my martini mixes? Is it going to work as a margarita mix? So let's just see.
Salud, bro.
Please be delicious. Cheers.
Wow. There's a lot of sweetness there. It's a little hard to distinguish the pink lemonade, which makes me a little disappointed. But to do this on the rocks or straight, it is delicious. Yeah, I would have liked a little more, and I'm going to compare it with the blue raspberry that I got, and it's possible that I'm not evaluating the great essence of the lemonade.
Right.
It is definitely wonderful. It's something on the rocks.
Oh yeah.
I think that if you put it with like a martini, it would be great. And I think you could distinguish those tastes. In a margarita, it might be stretching it. I'm not sure you would get that pink lemonade flavor.
Huh.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between that and regular vodka, which they also have at this vodka. I think it would be good, but I think you'd have to add more like lemonade or lemons or something like that to do a really nice margarita with this. But I think it's really possible. And it's okay. I mean, I'm really quite happy with it. I'm happy with my gift. I think these glasses are like way cool.
They're insane.
And I think the bottles are way cool. I mean, look at this label and everything. And they are not highly priced. So to go on the Vodka site, you'll find some amazing products, and I think it's worth it. I think it's worth going on there. Like I said, I've done the Smirnoff flavors, which are pretty good. But this particular one, yes, it's pricey in the sense that, it's, what do I want to say? It's like this glam thing. Okay. I think the Smirnoff flavored vodkas
Oh,
A little better, yeah.
These have quite a bit of a syrupy sweetness that takes away from that initial flavoring. So, I'm not sure I'd ever buy it again, but I think I'd stick to the Smirnoff ones. But it was fun to try, and it was fun to get the gift. So,
Sure, yeah.
If you go on and you're a new subscriber, you have a good chance of getting a really cool gift. And like I said, the decanter is all totally gold.
Wow.
And angled, and I mean it is way cool. And they sent me some some diamond shaped glasses that are beautiful. And so hopefully you would win something, but it's all right. It's all right. Wouldn't be my first choice for flavored vodka, but it's a fun choice.
Nice.
Very cool. All right. Thank you, Sparkle.
Yeah.
Flavored vodka for you, Cloud. Now we're going to drink Narragansett Lager.
Here we go. I got to tell you something. This was hard to describe this stuff. And really, what you guys say?
It's hard to describe. Yeah.
It was hard to. It brought back. Did you ever have something, a smell or a taste, and it brought back a memory?
Mm-hmm.
This took me back to 1975 in a drive-in. Okay,
I remember that.
You guys are too young, but there used to be the.
No, I'm not.
I know what drive-ins are.
Okay.
Been there.
There used to be a place where you'd take your dad's Dodge Polara with the push-button shift, and you'd go see great movies, and you'd watch the hot dog dance with the popcorn on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember driving.
Been there.
You'd bring any Green Springs or Boone's Farm or or Black Label, Carling Black Label beer.
Yes.
Or something like, or Rolling Rock.
Yes.
I've had Rolling Rock, but not.
And I tasted this and I said, wow, I haven't had a beer tastes like 1975 in a long
Yeah.
time.
Oh my God, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Eric, I believe drive-ins came back in 2019 or 2020 because of the C word.
Let's ask Mr. Claude.
Yes, Mr. Claude.
they came back because of I don't know what you mean by the C word. I'm sorry.
COVID.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The pandemic.
I'm gonna say that, but okay.
I thought we all.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Well,
Oh, The Big Lebowski. Isn't that the best, greatest movie ever made? One of the top.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
But
Oh,
that's
a classic. It's one of the top. It's right up there with Blazing Saddles, man.
I also haven't seen Office Space.
Oh,
Wow, we gotta get you some
no, but
movies
that's
next week.
when I heard that drive-ins came back. I don't know if that's true or not. Please, I don't know.
We're getting on a tangent, I think, about
What's he?
I
This
think
is
we're on a tangent here.
you know how beers, a lot of, and I'm a guy who drinks Coors and Hams and Corona. I like beer. I love to try different, but this is unique. This is different. It's thicker. It's bready. It's thicker is the first thing that came. The viscosity. It's got a flavor to it. It's a little malty. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. It's not an IPA by any sense of the imagination, but this is a very uniquely made beer. I'm surprised I never had it before. And it was $6.99 a six pack, so great price. This was delicious. Definitely, I always judge beer by one thing: would I buy it again? I'm going to get another six pack of this. That's how much I enjoy it.
I will tell you this, there, Mr. Diamond. I'm drinking the Arrogance coffee one, the coffee one, and that was freaking heaven. I'm talking about the Autocraft one. I haven't had it for a couple of years, but that stuff was delicious.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Do we have 30 seconds for a show and tell?
Yes,
Mr. Eric.
Did you ever go into a liquor store and you guys, prices, right? And you say, "Oh my God, look how expensive this is."
Yeah, I do see the prices. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm in Colorado in a little ski town way up in the mountains, an hour and a half from Denver, and you pay a lot more. But I like Bullet. What you guys like? Bullet whiskey, BULLEIT.
I never heard of that.
Bullet makes great bourbon and whiskeys. It's good stuff. It's pricey too. And I found I like their premix, and they also came out with a line of premixed Manhattans and old fashioned. I love premixed drinks.
Yeah.
And this is the big bottle, This is the 750.
Oh, that is big.
The 350 usually sells for $20. Okay, so the 750 usually sells for $36 or more, at least up here. They had this on the shelf for $19.99. Guess what I did?
You partied.
Oh,
like
don't you love it? Right? And I asked the lady, I said, maybe you priced this wrong. I don't want to rip you off. And she said, no, we got a really good buy on it. And so I got two of these. Don't you love when you save money on a really good?
Man, you should have bought 5 of them.
So what's in the cocktail?
A Manhattan.
Prince jumps out like a genie.
Okay.
It's
all right.
Straight rye whiskey. It's mixed with whiskey in Lynchburg, Indiana. Okay. And they basically, I think they put in, what do you call those bitters? Agnostaga bitters or something?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Angostura bitters.
Thank you. I grew up in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Angostura bitters.
You're an angry story bitter.
Yeah.
Angostura bitters.
Yeah, and it's just a nice mixed drink.
Nice.
You pour it over some ice with a few cherries in there.
Nice.
And you sip it, and you take Betty Lou to the drive-in, and life is good.
Betty Lou, how old is she?
Keep it up.
She from the 20s?
I love it.
Hey, Claude, I'm happy that you come around, man. You're a trip. Come up to work.
I love it.
Bumpy's a trip. Holy
You guys are great. We always have fun together. I've got to go. Crock-pot pork chops and the homemade mashed potatoes are calling me.
Well, enjoy, my brother. Cheers.
Thank
Take
you.
care, guys. Thank you. God bless you guys.
Diamond. Cloud Diamond, everybody.
That was
all
cool.
right. That's Your Manhattan's got like the vermouth and the whiskey in there too with the bitters.
That's nice.
So this has been sitting in the glass the whole time. This whole almost an hour. Damn.
Oh wow.
And we're letting the whiskey aerate and breathe. That's the bullshit I'm giving you. I just waiting for the review. And I will be doing a full. I'll be trying to do a full review of this on my own channel because I need to do that. Again, we're doing the straight bourbon whiskey from Smoke Wagon, distilled in Indiana, aged and bottled by in Las Vegas, Nevada by Nevada H&C Distilling Co. All right, so I looked this up a little bit. I think I got what I would surmise is your ingredients list, your mash bill of ingredients. So Indiana being the Midwest Grain Products, the MGP distillery where they source their bourbons from. They say on Smoke Wagon's website that this is more of a higher rye bourbon. And from the MGP's website, one of the bourbons you can source from them is a 36% rye bourbon whiskey. So they call that a high rye bourbon. And what that means is right next to corn, that's got to be legally 51% of the mash bill in a bourbon. The next highest concentration of grain is the rye. So in this mash bill, this is what they're using. It's 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley. So we should be getting some rye spiciness out of this particular bourbon. And again, this is 46.25 ABV, which is 92.5 proof. 25 American dollars. And they seem like they just came in 2024 into New England. At least in my Tanner and I's neck of the woods.
Nice.
All right, so some legs, we were talking about that earlier, some legs, not super viscous looking liquid there with the legs, but it looks nice. Definitely got a nice copper color. I don't know how old it is, at least 4 years to be straight without any other age statements on it. Nosing, I get some honey-like sweetness, some cherry notes. I get the spicy or like a mint note from the whiskey. What else am I getting? Did I say a little bit of cherry? No, I didn't, but I am getting a little bit of cherry. There may be a small chocolatey like note, perhaps. Maybe. It's not super alcoholic. Let me stick my nose in there a little bit before I've got to back up. Herbal, yeah, that's the rye talking. Not the highest concentration of corn, so a little more savory, but it's sweet. It's pretty sweet. Let's give it a taste and see if my notes change or stay the same from the initial nosing. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, please be delicious. Please be delicious. It has to be.
I'll try to put this on the patent pending East Coast Liquor Reviews 100-point rating scale. And when I go to do my own review, it could vary just due to the day of the week or whatever. So I am getting some of that chocolatier note a little bit. I'm getting the rye spice. I'm getting some herbal notes to it. There's a little bit of a caramel, honey kind of a sweetness in there. I don't know if I want to say it's creamy, not really, but it's necessarily tell you that this is a thin. I don't think it's a thin bourbon at all. It's got like a medium style body for what it is.
Love you.
This will be good in cocktails, I'll tell you that. Put this in throw this thing in your Coca-Cola. You got a massive
Hell yeah.
You want to do a common man cocktail?
That's right.
I like the cherry notes. I like the caramel and the honey toffee notes to it. Splash of an orange a zestiness to it. There is a little bit of chocolate as it finishes, like a cocoa powdery kind of thing, a dried cocoa powder. A little bit of the barrel jar spice from the rye and herbal notes, maybe akin to a black tea. I think I remember if I put ice on this thing, which I will do during my review, maybe when I do this bottle for real on my channel as a solo review, I think I noticed more black tea herbal notes coming out of it. Yeah, the finish is kind of thin, but that's all right. It's just a gentle finishing whiskey. It's not offensive. The flavors are super nice and approachable. There's actually, so, like I was saying, the mouthfeel I'm very impressed with for a $25 bourbon. Holy crap, this has got nice viscosity and weight to it. I'd be curious to see what this is like compared side by side to something like a Bullet, just like their standard bottling of Bullet, because they're both distilled in Indiana. I assume both by MGP. And I'm wondering if the way that they're blending the Smoke Wagon over in Las Vegas and how it's aging there has any similarities to the Bullet, or if there's any or what the differences really are. I think they're really doing. I can tell that they're really doing some nice blending out of these bottles, and that's the real kicker to Smoke Wagon. You see a lot of stuff that'll say on the back of the bottle, distilled in bottle, or just plain old distilled in Indiana, and a lot of people's minds goes towards, oh, it's MGP. Oh, how many brands have I seen in the liquor store that say distilled in Indiana? But I think the real, don't knock it till you try it, number one. And number two, I think the real essence to this particular bottling, and probably this brand in general, I've had their Desert Cult higher proof $35 offering. But I think for Smoke Wagon, what you're getting is a nicely well put together whiskey with different blendings, and it's really methodically thought about the blending, so it doesn't taste like a mess of a product, nor is it really I'm not noticing any bitter notes to it. So I'm very happy at $25. Hell yeah, put that thing out on the table, let people make cocktails with that bad boy, and sipping alone.
Oh, that's a good sipping whiskey too.
I really am. I'm dumbfounded by the by that kind of drier, chocolatey or cocoa powdery note I'm getting in this thing too. You could borderline talk me up and say it's borderline creamy. I don't know if I would say creamy, but you could talk me up to creamy maybe. I will sip and think about putting the rating scale together for how it turns out today, and we'll go from there. I will listen to all of you fine gentlemen and lady, and Beer Man almost got the flight.
Almost.
All right, we're going to go to round 3 now. Alex is going to conclude his review with the final ratings of the Origins cold brew beer from Imprint.
Well, it's good, but it's just, I don't know, it's just too much weird tasting. It's not disgusting. It's just, it's hard to, it's not a coffee that I'm enjoying. It's not a coffee stout that I'm enjoying. And cold brews I enjoy when it comes to stouts. This is not so good. Even though I love my strong beers. Yes. Will I get Imprint? Yeah. It's just a clad. That's just what it is. That's all it is. It's nothing bad. Clads will get a chance regardless. But I'm just saying, this is not so good at all. I don't know, man. I wish I could give this to you, Eric, and have you try this. And I guarantee you, if you like licorice, you'll probably enjoy it. But it just, I don't know why it tastes like licorice to me. I haven't had licorice ever, never. And that was years ago. Well, maybe I think it's what it is, but it's not. I don't know. It's just not hitting my spot. I will drink the last 2 cans, but that's it. I will never get this beer again, but I will definitely get Imprint and all of that because, again, Imprint, it's only a Cladwood Imprint. It's not Imprint itself. So Imprint is still delicious no matter what. It just happens to be not so good with the Clad. That's fine. So I'm going to give it, man, I don't know. I'm still going to drink the last 2 cans because it's still money, but.
It's still money.
I'm going to give it 50, man. It's not so good at all.
50. All right. That is an honest rating today.
It's just.
Wow.
You would not recommend it to anybody?
No. I recommend Imprint, yes.
Good.
But
honest review there.
But if it's again, I've never had punch in the face coffee stuff, so I don't know what their coffee tastes like. So maybe that's why I am acting this way. But I don't know. Again, it's a cold brew. I don't know. I've never had their cold brew. I've never had their coffee, so I don't know. It's a weird taste here. I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't like licorice. Maybe that's just what I taste. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with it. But it's good, but not. It's terrible to the point that it's 50. I'm sorry. So it must not be good then. I mean, I'm sorry. I try to give you honest reviews as best I can.
Each their own, Alex.
Yeah. So if
You
you
don't have
like
to
this,
apologize for a bad rating. You never have to apologize. It's your own.
I hate it though. It's very rare. It's very rare if I do a 50 or a 60 or a 70 or a 20 or whatever. I mean, it's very rare, very low ball rating. Like we all say, we gotta tell it how it is. Like I try to do. Cheers.
That's all you can do. There you go. Honest ratings. That beer mess.
Yeah.
Let's go over to Bumpy for that final rating for that final thought.
I'm like muted. Okay. So I like watch out, Sage. I'm gonna run you over again.
Oh, Bumpy, you're bad. I have to give you a new.
Yeah, who farted? Usually I pick them up quite a bit. We get a lot of different beers from them every week. I can almost find something new. And I enjoy a lot of their IPAs. I think that they do a pretty good job with their triples and stuff like that. Their higher ABV stuff. This one, just a little bit off for me. I think it's still a good beer. And that's kind of where I would land it, like the top end good, just underneath very good. Falling into the category of like a 40 or slightly below out of 50, or a 4 out of 5 or slightly below. Anywhere between we'll go with the 50-point scale, like a 38 to 40 range beer for me. So top end good. I wouldn't purchase this one again. Unfortunately, this is like the curse of me. I bought a 4-pack. But at least it's not like disgusting. It's not a drain pour. I'm just like, it's just like an average like type beer for the most part.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Sucks though. All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Bumpy. All right, we'll go over to Tenor, East Coast. Look over here.
All right. So this was really good. I wrote down some more flavor notes. The guy at the store when I bought this, he said this had a really nice like honey sweetness, and I totally get that. It has like this really like sweet but kind of like viscousy, like honey like flavor and mouthfeel to it. I was also picking up on some nice chocolate, like milk chocolate and citrus notes, like orange citrus. And then the last things I put down, I put light spice. There's a nice touch of spice on the finish. Really not overpowering, but it's like a nice touch of like maybe like a little bit of like a cinnamon, kind of like a bakery spice in there. And then overall, I put great sipping spirit experience. A lot of people, the guy even said it to me at the store. He's like, a lot of people when they think rum, you know, they think like rum and cokes and Captain Morgan and
I love you.
It's the sipping rums nowadays. It's very niche. There's not too many people that actually are like big into the hobby. But if people are interested in getting into the hobby and trying a rum that's in a good price range, $25 for this, 6 years, finished in a sherry cask. This is really good for the bourbon drinker because you get the flavors from the bourbon barrel. Actually, yeah, because this is actually ex-bourbon and ex-sherry. So it goes, I think it's 6 years in the ex-bourbon, and then however long they finish it in the sherry cask for. So this is good for a bourbon drinker. It's good for a Scotch drinker that wants to get into rum. And overall, just like getting into rum in general, if you wanted a good experience and you wanted something that doesn't have additives and it's not going to give you a super big headache in the morning, and it's not super punchy, it's not too bold, it doesn't have any ethanol burn, this is a great one. I recommend all day. This would be really nice when it opens up, and I will do a actual video review on my channel.
Heck you.
But yeah, overall, right now for a score, I mean, I can see how this stuff really gets better and better and better. From what I have in front of me, I still would say like this is like in the B+ range. I'm gonna go like 89. It's like right at that A mark. Not lackluster, but subtle, I guess is a good word. That's kind of how the Barbados, I guess, rums are, is more of like a subtle, kind of sweeter experience. But I would just like a little bit more of a mouthfeel, like a little bit more of a boldness, a little bit more of a body. And I think that's because of that 43%. I feel like if they bumped this up a little bit more, it would just like really bring it over that edge to just be like in that A range. But yeah, there's the 12-year, and then there's all the 4 squares to try. So I think this was a really good one to check out as far as getting into their products. And I recommend them to you guys. So yeah, 89 out of 100. Cheers.
Heck yeah. People are being goopy in the private chat. I have no idea. I can't see that, people up the tubes. But Beer Man can see it. He's laughing at that.
Fort George, fucking sorry, wrong.
Oxblood Forge. Never heard.
It sounded like Fort George for a moment. No, but yeah.
Oh, I guess. Beer to make.
I'm getting buzzed.
Yeah. 4 drummers ago.
No metal horns for you. Hold on a second.
That's terrible.
Let's go.
Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Even though I'm not from the South, I like to say y'all. I lived in North Carolina for a while, you know. Come on. All right. So
hard to break it.
My beer, yeah. My beer, I'm not gonna give a number on, but I'll definitely say it's better than what that fucker poured. Excuse my French.
Woo!
But it's better than what that thing poured over there. That Manana. Yeah, Manana. I'll see you some other time. But this was very nice. I'm going to be doing a review of it actually on my own thing before I go. But we'll also check it out when I get there with you guys. See what you guys think as well. Nice. But it's not bad. I'm glad it's aged as long as it has. It's brought a really nice, brilliant clarity to it, like a super brilliant clarity. It's very clean, very rich. It has everything that you would look for, I think, in a Marzen. But the color is a little dark, and that was pointed out to me from a guy on Facebook. He's like, it's a little dark, but to each his own. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. I can take some criticism, but it's cool. You know, it is a little dark, but it really does taste Marzen-like, Marzen-like. I'm digging it, and that's all I got to say about that. So, cheers.
Banging.
Cheers.
All right, we'll be trying that thing next weekend.
It's pretty damn good.
All right. So
cheers,
I checked this out because I wanted to be sure I was giving the right information. It actually is. Okay, where did it go? Come on. Good heavens. It's a very low ABV, and because of that, I think that, you know, it's good for, let me just get this. Hold on. Damn it. Sorry. I had it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's a 35% ABV. So it's not that high. It's not as high as like the Smirnoff and all of that. It's very sweet. So if you're going to make like a punch out of it, you're going to use a lot more of like the club soda and the fruits, you know, but this on the rocks would be a really nice continue drinking, like at a picnic or something. You still get that flavor. You're not, over consuming. So that's a really good thing. And that's something I like about it. I'm looking forward to trying the blue blackberry raspberry, so I can, see if there's a little more flavor. There is a little more sweetness than flavor in this. So, I'm going to have to rate it like an 80% because it's not as good as some of them I've had. I think they are put more of their marketing into their really cool glasses and bottles, and that's okay, but I think that more of their marketing is into that than refining the flavor. And I want to have something that I can, there's a tartness, there's a sweetness, you can taste that it's like a a lemonade. And like I say, I haven't tried the raspberry one, blueberry raspberry, but I think they need to concentrate more on the flavorings because their marketing is excellent. Really, I mean, the glasses that I got for the contest, they are cool, and this was, this is one of them which I'm getting a real hoot out of, and so did Tom. I think it's way cool.
Yeah.
But they need to spend some time on what they're doing with their product in terms of flavor. And I just got this today, so I will be contacting them. I will be emailing them with a review and ask them if I can do a video to review this.
No.
Because I think it's important. I think it's important for people to see. I think it's important for people to know that it is the best flavored vodka out there. I hate saying that because I was really optimistic that it would be. But there you have it.
Bang. Straight review. Very good. All right. Straight to the point. And
I say it like it is, folks.
no BS. It's because you got a winning in a raffle then.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Thank you. Art by Sparkle, everybody. All right. We're going to give you I put the numbers together. We're going to give you them numbers for a final review and rating, or a final rating of the Smoke Wagon, their straight bourbon whiskey. Again, this is their entry point into their Smoke Wagon line. Distilled from Indiana, MGP. Yeah, so point rating scale, in case anybody lives under a rock has never heard of that thing from any one of these panelists. You do 6 different categories to equal out to 100 points. Your looks and aesthetics, bottle, and look of the beer itself, including the value as another category. They both get up to 10 points. And aroma, taste, mouthfeel, and finish get a total of 20 points each to round out to your 100. Very good. So I'm giving the aesthetics and looks, or the looks and aesthetics, a 8 out of 10. I think it's, I don't know, it doesn't look super old, but I think it's got a nicer, darker color for the most part. It's not the most deep dark color, but I also like the bottling too. It's got a little bit of information and write up on what you're drinking, which is nice, and what they do with the whiskey. Tells you that straight up it's distilled in Indiana, aged and bottled by Las Vegas, Nevada. They're Nevada H&C Distilling Company. Good information there. Nice, pretty looking bottle. One of them bigger, taller ones. So watch out where you have smaller shelving units. Watch out where you put this. Aroma, I'm going to give a 17 out of 20. It was pretty standard aromas. I did get a little bit of that chocolatey note that was kind of interesting. and that seems to be coming out even more as it sits in the glass. The taste, I definitely gave an 18. This is a awesome bottle of bourbon for $25. Holy moly, this is a value deal right here. I tell you that. I'm really digging that chocolatey note underneath, how it's mixing with that rye, how there's that sweeter honey kind of element in there with the toffee notes. Great stuff. Mouthfeel, I got to give that. I haven't tried anything beyond Desert Cult, their smaller price point offering into gas strength stuff. I did a video on that one though. The mouthfeel, I gave an 18 on the Smoke Wagon, this straight bourbon whiskey too. It's got an incredibly nice mouthfeel for the proof point. It does have some heft to it. I wouldn't say it's creamy, but it's pretty close. Finish is about the worst thing about the bourbon, and it's not even really that bad. It's just a very thin finish. Yeah, it's just a very thin finish that just kind of fades. I give it a 16, but I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with the finish, nor does it completely go south or fall off a cliff or produce any off flavorings in the finish. And to some people, this may be the most controversial part of this whole thing here. Say what you will. I am prepared to say value, 10 out of 10. $25 for this? Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
Yeah. Buy that. Buy that for $25.
Nice.
I get 87 out of 100. I'm kind of surprised I just got that score. So good. Smoke Wagon.
Wow.
A source
Nice.
product.
You see the label? You see the gun on the label? They have a spout that is literally the gun. Like you can get a spout for the bottle.
No.
Oh, like you're talking about like the emblem.
Yeah.
You put it at the top. It's a pour.
Oh, a pouring spout.
Yeah, but it's the gun. It's the Smoke Wagon gun.
All right,
Wow.
9 out of 10. No.
Yeah,
Give me a
if you have that pour on top, that would look awesome.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, 87 out of 100. That was pretty good.
Nice.
Phenomenal bottle of $25 whiskey. You need this. You need this price point. You need something that.
Well, that's his thing. That guy's all about putting out a good product that's affordable.
These days they're doing it, so they're doing it regardless of the fact that they didn't necessarily distill it. And again, not to go onto another tangent here really quickly. We're at an hour and a half just about, but some people get really what's the word I'm looking for? Some people really turn their heads from sourced whiskeys or whiskeys that are only a labeling and not a distillate of their own.
And it's a nose. They stuck their nose up, like meaning that they don't want to check it out.
There's some short stuff that's really good though.
The blending for a lot of the sourcing and how they age and then subsequently go and blend. That blending stuff is not easy. There are people that are master blenders.
It's not easy. Yeah, it's hard to do.
Yep. So that's how it comes together from that standpoint is where the real magic is happening here. You and I couldn't just go and buy different barrels, no matter how small they are, and just blend and create a masterpiece like this. So good stuff. I would say $25. What I'm getting at is we need products that serve that kind of a price point that are actually decently good. So there you go. What they call their everyday. Not that we're. Where's the button? Yeah, that one. Not that we're drinking every day and drinking a glass.
The cash strength.
In that kind of category is what I'm getting at.
So the cash strength version, the Desert Colt, that was what, $35, I think.
Yeah, it was another 10.
And he said, I've seen videos. He's like, he put a video specifically out for Desert Colt and was like, don't pay more than 40 something bucks for this. It's like how many owners are going to make a video and specifically be saying something like that? He's like all about trying to help.
He's about the master blender here is about the consumer, which is a great.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a really good dude.
If you're not about your customer is not buying. Yeah, you almost have to. to a certain extent, you almost have to cater to what the consumer wants.
I'll continue to buy his products. So,
anyways, we're gonna go to that round 4. We like the product. Round 4, which is talk a little bit about YouTube channels that we all have here. Go check out Alex the Beer Master, Bumpy Isms, Beer Man, East Coast Liquor Reviews, Sparkle Art by Sparkle, and Cloud Diamond for all of your beer, spirits, art, and sometimes financial news in
the
investing
beer world.
strategies from Claude Diamond. So that we got a lot of different things there. I know Claude didn't mention that, but that's what he does. And he's on the Jay Terrio program a lot of the time on Fridays for Fandango Friday with Spirits and Liqueurs. And he sometimes will jump on here after a Jay Terrio, what are they called? Not the wild card ones, like Joker's Wild or whatever it is. So, or they may have a theme.
It's the spin-off. It's the spin-off off of your stuff.
Well, mine's the true spin-off of his program.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress. Anyways, we're going to talk about each person's channel here. And before we do that, really quickly, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Once you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified of any updates and anything new from each of our YouTube channels. So without further ado, describe your YouTube, or tell us what's going on the YouTube channel, Alex, and who have you been watching on YouTube recently?
Well, I've been watching, obviously, Ben the Beer Lad, and I also been watching Explorers. Let me take a look real quick on my YouTube thing real quick.
What's on your history there?
Yeah, I'm going to play Colombo.
What's the stuff you want to tell us that's on that history there?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff here. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff. That's all new stuff right there. You can see all new. It's kind of hard to say, but that's all new stuff. I mean, this right here, that's not a beer thing, so you don't want to. The girl thing, right? You see the girl thing here? That's not a beer thing. You don't need to watch.
What girls are you watching?
No, I just like to watch about people's. I like to watch people's stories and stuff like that. It's fun. But also, I like to watch.
Eric, you'll shut down your porn.
But no, it's not. No, I don't do that. But I do like to watch other stuff. But yeah, but check out Ben the Beer Lad. Check out all of our peeps have a YouTube channel. But before that, obviously, Friday we'll come have a beer with Alex. Obviously, Thursday nights I'll do, Alex Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Cool, whenever I feel like doing that. And then Monday, same thing, but that's around 8 o'clock if I do Alex Friends. And then Tuesday is a beer review. And I'll have you explain about the Wednesday thing. But yeah, check out all our peeps that have a YouTube channel. Stay tuned. I mean, and also obviously I have to do my membership stuff eventually, whenever that gets done. But I'll get it buried. But it'll be nice. But other than that, just stay tuned for all the stuff on our YouTube channels. Check it out. Appreciate you and cheers.
Thanks.
Cheers.
All right. Bumpy Isms. What's going on the channel?
Well, first off, let me drop this link. Go check out Robert the Whiskey Scout.
Robert.
He's back to making videos. He's doing some shorts. And he was doing some little sample. I think he calls it Sample Sunday, and then he does Mini Monday. I don't know. He's got some videos out anyways. He's back into it. He took some time off, but he's starting to pick up pace on putting videos out again. So check him out. He's a good friend of all of us.
Yeah,
and great guy. And yeah, Robert the Whiskey Scout. So,
yeah, man.
On my channel, I have my beer reviews. 3 of those going out a week: Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's when I'm posting them. And then I have my frozen pizza reviews. I put those out once a week on Tuesdays, same time, 11 a.m. So, cheers.
Our roast, and I just got to the chat and read a bunch of smut. All right, great. Is it Beer Man's turn or is it East Coast Liquor Review's turn?
East.
You want to go that way? Yeah, let's go over to Tanner first.
Me?
Tanner.
All right. Shout out to me. So next Monday, we're going to do a whiskey examination, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I think we talked about it in private chat. Hopefully everybody can get that one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, either way, look out for a Monday show, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Look out for more. I got to review the Green River Weeded. I got to put out a video review on that, and I got to put out a video review for the Dorley's rum. Like I said, after I let it open up for a little bit. So yeah, look out for more beer reviews. I've been doing Tavor with Eric. We kind of order our stuff at the same time. So I am going to have a bunch of new beers to try. So I'll probably do an unboxing and put out a bunch of beer reviews. So look out for that as well. And then shout out to other people. Check out Whiskey Lock, WHISKY space LOCK. He does a lot of Scotch, but I saw that he was doing some rum reviews. He did a bunch of the Dorleys. So I was checking out a little bit of his videos. And definitely go check him out. He's a good dude, very knowledgeable. He's a great reviewer, very informative. And then also, let's check out. Just because I actually check out the Bourbon Bar.
Yeah, man.
He's a good dude. He goes live all the time. He's usually live and he's hanging out with his girlfriend. His last live stream, he did a review of his first homebrew. So go check him out. The Bourbon Bar. Cheers.
New stuff from me. All right.
Cool. Thanks. All right. Yeah, your turn, beer man.
Oh, mine. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Well, Beer and Cheese will be going next week. That's Tuesday, and then I'll Spin Out will not be going because I'll be traveling. So
we all traveled out.
So,
hell yeah.
Just trying to think of, FLX beer reviews, man. I'm the first to shout that guy out. Mr. Dan and Mr. Mike.
I forgot to see a couple things.
His last stuff was Wildcard Wednesday. Oh, shit, he took your name. Mr. Pierre from Street Beer from Nicole. Damn it. You guys are going to have it out. No, but Frequentum Brewing, I love these guys. They're good dudes. Check out FLX. John Arnilli. It doesn't come up enough.
No, he does not.
Legendary John Arnilli.
Stuff, man. He puts a lot of stuff up.
Yeah,
he doesn't answer you all the time very quickly, but he puts a lot of stuff up.
He's opening his ass now, Gabe.
Treehouse Brewing Company. He does a lot of Honest Man, Treehouse, Narragansett, Jackie's Abbey. A lot of Treehouse though. Wow.
Yeah.
His last Treehouse was Curiosity.
Treehouse is good stuff. That's all I gotta say. That's freaking heaven.
There you go, John Arnilli. And Bourbon Bar. I just subscribed to. I don't have anything else except might. That's it. I don't have anything else. Cheers.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it. All right. Art by Sparkle. Got any shout outs? What's going on the channel?
Okay. I will shout out to AU Vodka. I'm going to send a comment report on what I think about it. Who knows where that will go. On my channel, I have a collaboration coming up on Thursday at 3:45 Eastern, and we're doing an end of summer collaboration. So that should be a lot of fun. I am starting to work with my hometown winery so I can create a wine channel.
Oh.
And their wines are so amazing.
Can't wait. Sparkle's wines.
I will be highlighting them. I will be doing some other winery wines in my local area in Arizona. And so I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping to start it in the fall.
Nice.
And so I'm real excited to be doing that. I personally, with my art, am starting to plan on some texture art that will be very different from what I have been doing. So keep your eye out for that on my channel, and really getting into that, really getting into some changes with my
Hey,
channel.
Sparkle, can I some of your second channel will be called Sparkle Wine Reviews, right?
What, honey?
Will your second channel be called Sparkle
I'm
Wine?
not sure yet what the channel will be called.
Okay, obviously.
Not sure yet, but I will let you all know because I'm really excited about doing that, and especially highlighting the New York State wines.
Can't
And
wait.
Orbo, if you go on my channel, and you look up Layden Vineyards, I did like a few years ago, like a video of me visiting a winery with my girlfriend.
nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I do visit a lot of wineries in Arizona, and but you know they're my hometown, so I get a pick of 12 bottles every 3 months,
Oh,
and I pick the new ones they have, and they're always changing. And so I want to highlight those. I've been talking to the people there. They're really excited about doing it. So that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah.
cool. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, I gave you a little information about Cloud there in the beginning. Yeah, he does a lot of
Nice.
programming on his YouTube channel for, I don't know if it's like stock market stuff, but it will be like financial kind of help stuff. So go check that out if you're interested in any of that, and you can go see him on, like I said, Jay Terrio, who's in a beer review stuff on a Wednesday and a Friday for the Fandango Friday when they do different free form kind of just reviews on any liquor you want to bring or spirit. So go check that out. On this channel, obviously, we concentrate on the Thomas Milk 75 Masters beer reviews. As the name suggests, beer, primarily. Obviously, I do some whiskeys, and you've seen some agave spirits, mostly tequilas so far. And I plan on doing more uploading of reviews, because when I do that, the channel grows a little bit more than just pressing the live button, doing that all the time. So intersplicing throughout a week, or when I get around to doing stuff and putting them on the channel, has been pretty instrumental in growing the channel somewhat. So I will keep doing that. That's a good idea. Yeah, people to go and check out. I would check out Shane's beer reviews. Why not? That's a whole nother section. Somehow we're out of the loop on that section of YouTubing, but there is another cool section of YouTubing out there, and Shane's beer reviews is part of that cool part. I think he's in Ontario, Canada, if I'm not mistaken. So go check out that gentleman, and anybody else that I've been watching recently. I just saw the SOB Drinks channel that does primarily bourbons and rye whiskey content. They had Nathan from the Everyday Drinker went over there from New Jersey to where they live in Indiana, and filmed a couple of pieces of content. So go check out all of those guys. SOB Drinks, Everyday Drinker.
I don't remember meeting him. Everyday Drinker.
Shane's beer reviews, good content. That's what I've been.
Yeah, but you said he's from New Jersey. I've never seen him.
Well, aren't our states pretty freaking large?
Pretty big? Yeah, exactly.
You know everybody in New Jersey. Wow.
Wouldn't that be funny? I'd be the mayor of New Jersey at that point.
Anyways, I think we've blabbed on enough. We're at almost 2 hours here. We're going into the second half of hour number 1. So I say thank you, Alex, Bumpy Isms, East Coast Liquor Reviews, Beer Man, Art by Sparkle again, and Cloud. Where is Narragansett? It's in Rhode Island. Diamond. Thanks for joining the channel. What I like to say when I sign off is keep tasting those great whiskeys for beers or wines. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Alex wants to do some aerobics, so we'll let Alex do some aerobics.
This dog's the Beer Master, and we will see you all on the next live stream. Okay, Jesus, this dog's Beer Master. We will see you on the next live stream and the next video. This dog's Beer Master signing out. Cheers, everybody.